surge.
Yes, in the surge, we plug in NishoSoul, the podcast, Vicious. Number one in the DMV.
Hey.
This is NishoSoul, one half of the NishoSoul team. We're here with the Surge, a mini-series aside from our monthly series. We got Tigerlily, a.k.a. Tigerlily Baby.
Hey.
Alternative artist from the area. Tiger, how you doing?
Good. I'm so happy to be here, you guys.
Awesome.
It's
so
awesome.
Just really quick, just let the people know who you are, what you do, how long you've been doing it. Just plug in.
Yes, my name is Tigerlily Baby. I am a singer, songwriter, photographer, graphic designer. I do all types of stuff. I'm just literally all around artist, and yeah. And I've been doing music since I was little. I've been singing since I was little, but I came out as an artist in 2015. So,
Awesome.
yes.
Awesome. So, doing music since 2015.
As a solo artist, yeah.
As a solo artist. So you collaborated with a couple artists already.
I've collabed with a couple artists like before. Like I was supposed to be in like different bands and stuff like that, and then I was just like, that's not gonna work out. Right. And all that time, I was just really trying to figure out my sound. Like it was all about that. Like people that I'm friends with that's artists, they always say, find your sound. Like, you know, you want to be unique and different. So I just kept writing, just kept getting into the midst of music. But once I found like the perfect producers that literally just made my sound unique, and even like my songwriting, I was like, you know what, this is it. I think I'm ready to like go out to open mics and do shows and really like put out my music on SoundCloud and stuff. And I just started out on SoundCloud just doing covers. And like when people gave me a good response about like, yo, you have a good voice and you have something unique about you, I was like, you know what am I afraid about? Like, let me just release this to the universe. Like, I was just like, and I had to do that because I was like, you know what? I prayed about it and I was like, God, you will let me know if this is worth it. If this is worth it for me. And it literally, I thought I had good responses like in me starting out. So, yeah. And I want to keep going. Gotta keep going.
And that is the end of the episode.
Nisha,
yes,
this is big bro right here, yo. I love this guy.
Now, going back when you said the sound,
yes.
I wanted to actually ask this. Like, if you had to put your sound under a category, like how a lot of people say R&B or house or electronic, what would you say your sound is a mix of?
I would say, and I've been dabbling with like, where it goes. I would say alternative R&B / pop. Yeah, that would literally be. But if you want to really like break it down, like it has alternative R&B, like experimental R&B, like trip hop, house. So it's like electro pop. It's like so many different sounds together. But I was like, you know what? As a general sense, alternative R&B and pop is like literally what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that is actually something I was really curious about when I first heard your music.
Yeah.
Is hearing like a different sound than what I'm accustomed to from hearing a single. And hearing it in like lounges and clubs, like that's where you really envision a lot of that music coming into play. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting to see where it goes.
Exactly. Yeah, because I'm really into like artists that's like just different. I mean, I love all types of music. I love all types of music. But people always say when you want to evolve, you can't stay in the same place. You can't stay in the same sound. So I always just
say that one more time for everybody at home. You can't stay in the same place with your sound. Yes.
So I just learn from the greats, you know what I'm saying? And for an artist like, for example, like Kalela, like she is from the DMV and then like she moved to Cali. I did not think someone like her would have the sound that I've been like wanting to do. So when I like discovered her music on Tumblr, I was like, yo, and she's from DC? Are you kidding me? Like, this is amazing. So I was like, yeah, I have to go continue this wave. Like, this is the new age for R&B. I really feel like that sound is a new age of R&B. Yeah.
New age, there you go. Lala, her, SZA, and now Tigerlily Baby. Boom. There we go.
Yes.
As far as the people you personally work with, like name some of the producers you may know, or like people might not know about. Like, who are some of the people that you work with to really cultivate this sound?
Okay, so well, real soon I'm gonna work with Nisho. Okay, that's
We
gonna
don't
be number
know.
one. I would say I work with this producer named Munchie, Munchie versus World. Like he's really really cool. Um, I worked with Green Hermit. Like he's really really dope. And J La Soul. J La Soul is really really cool. If you guys heard of the group called The Three, he worked with all their music, which is really really dope. And I worked with house DJs and even producers. Like actually, which is amazing, you guys. Just to let y'all know, he found me on SoundCloud. I did a cover of Diamonds Are Forever, and he was like, "Yo, I want to use your voice as a mix," and I did it a cappella, and I was shocked that it was like getting plays. I was like, where are these plays are coming from? This is literally like the beginning of SoundCloud. Like everybody was not really hip to it. I was trying to figure out how to like put my music out and stuff. And so ever since then we collab and he sent me beats and everything. And I was just like, wow, like I love this sound. I love house music. And so worked with him, and he is from Switzerland. He's from Switzerland.
Wow.
And my other producer is from the UK. His name is Walker. Walker Sonics. Shout out to you. Dope. Like, but I mean, dope, dope. Oh my goodness. There's even more songs I need to put out that no one has even heard yet. And I'm like, these beats are like amazing. So, yeah.
It's good to know. The main reason I asked in regards to producers and your sound is because recently in November, just correct me if I'm wrong, in November you released your first EP, Enlighten Me.
Yes.
So just give us a little bit of background on that.
Yeah. So Enlighten Me, this is like my first EP, and it's just really all about just knowing, just gaining knowledge and gaining like spirituality and really putting out like just, how can I explain this? Like it's literally all about enlightenment and knowing where you want to go with your life and what you want to do, and really expressing that through song. That's literally what the whole EP about love and relationships, and literally just gaining that knowledge just through life. And so, like literally, like when I write my songs and stuff, it's like a diary.
Right.
Like it's literally like I just tell how I feel. It's really just everything I put into songs. So, and this is like a really good introduction to my sound, because I want to keep building more and more. Like when I really drop like an album, I want it to be like even more different sounds and even more live instrumental sounds, more diversity and stuff. But this is, I thought that this would be a good introduction to like, you know, what my sound is. And so, yeah, that's what that's about, you know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Great debut and much more to come, I imagine.
Oh yeah, shout out to Soso DiCaprio too. He's one of my producers as well. He is super 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 dope. Like if it wasn't for Green Hermit, like he like let me know about him, and he sent me so much beats, and he's really like trippy and really trip hop, really alternative beats. So yeah, he definitely helped with my sound as well. Yeah.
That's dope. Now, I don't know if you went into detail in the beginning, but you're involved in photography and your graphics, and
yes,
you made the cover to your Enlighten Me EP.
Yes.
You did the photography for it. Like, explain that process.
Yes.
Explain everything on that.
Yes. Man. So, I mean, I've been doing photography since I was little. Like, you know, shout out to my dad, R.I.P. He really got me into photography, and I just love it ever since. And so, and when it comes down to like creating your content, like it was really hard for me to try to collab with other people. And I was like, you know what? I just need to do this myself, because I have the skills to do this myself. I've been taking photography classes since I was in high school, and even at MC and stuff. And then I interned with my mentor, Kia Taylor, in Match Photography. This is actually her studio. So she definitely expanded my knowledge with photography and with just taking photos in general. And then after that, I wanted to create even more, and I just love the just the lane of graphic design and mixing with photography.
Right.
So with my EP cover, I want people to know my face. So I really wanted that, and I wanted that softness, and so it just had kind of like that sex appeal to it, and I thought that was like really like the perfect way to like kind of present myself.
Right.
And I'm really into like typography and everything, so I'm really into like the detailing of like the fonts and stuff and lettering design. So yeah, definitely check out my work. My work is at vecexperience.com. If anybody need any photography and any graphic design, like definitely hit me up. You know, I'm definitely willing to just do all of that, even flyers. So
you didn't even need the app. She already did. Get stuff out, y'all, please. We need this.
Yeah, like, you know, I just feel like when it comes to when you have to do everything yourself, and even me recording the album, like EP myself.
Hey.
It just has to just come down to even the artistry. Like no one doesn't know. Anyone cannot pick your brain like you can. So if you know how to do it and know how to just put it out and envision it, like why not? Yeah.
That's it. And a lot of people have that do-it-yourself mentality. It's like they're willing to do it with the team or do it with the team to the point where you're able to do it on your own. It's like you're picking up skills from so many different places.
Exactly.
That was more so in my case, but I see in your case it is really a do-it-yourself effort with the people around you. So
exactly. Like don't get me wrong, I want to eventually evolve so I can have a team, because after a while when your brand keeps expanding, you can't do it all on your own. Exactly. You can't. So definitely everybody does need to have a team. But your number one team is yourself. Yes. When you start out.
Lesson of the day. Number one team is yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So I just want to veer off a little bit and come right back into music. You had an event last year for Crohn's and colitis awareness.
Yes.
Called Invisible. Just a little context for everybody who hasn't listened. This was an event bringing awareness to Crohn's disease and colitis that Tiger actually curated, and myself and Nick and a lot of artists in the area.
Even Michelle Lee. Yes.
Michelle Lee,
one of the best MCs in the area.
Yes. That's what the Queen. Sorry, how could I forget?
Yes.
Yes, that event actually went successful. How did that come about with curating that event?
God. I'm really not gonna lie about that.
Amen.
I literally had a dream, and it was literally like God was telling me to do this event, and it started out because I had to do a colonoscopy to see like what's going on with my ulcerative colitis. So I have colitis, and my doctor told me that your colon is 75% inflamed. The medication I was on that I think everybody have seen on commercials, it didn't do anything for me. And I was still getting sick, you know? And I was like, what in the world is going on? And I just kept researching. I kept like reading people's stories on Facebook and stuff. I'm in like different Crohn's and colitis groups on Facebook. And it's just really like heartbreaking. Like everyone's stories of what they're going through and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I really want to at least start a community event to bring people together, to let people know what this disease is about and how try to prevent it. I mean, anybody could get it, but really just try to prevent it and really just show that like you're not alone. Because eventually I want to have my support group, so people like me who have Crohn's and colitis, we just come together, because it's not only just affect you physically, but it can affect you mentally as well. Right. I don't think anybody like understands that as well about the disease. So, and that's just what it was. Like, it was God really telling me to like do this event, and I really got like, just like Nisho said, like everybody's together to help me on it, and it. As my first event, I think it was pretty successful. Like it was like family and friends like came out and stuff. So I want to do more. I definitely want to do more and stuff like that. Definitely want to let people know like what it's about, and that you're not alone.
That's it. You're really in the end when it comes to issues like bringing colitis and Crohn's disease to the surface, or whether it's music, whether it's art, you're not alone. Like it's like you said earlier, you have a team.
Yeah.
The support of people who are willing to help you pursue whatever you need to. Like with the event, it went great. EP, it went great. I imagine everything else going to go great as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it was crazy that around that time and even before, I kept meeting artists. Like even Nicole, like who have like at least IBD or IBS. And I was like, what? Like, this is crazy. Even like Michelle. So I was like, that is so crazy. Like, I'm into music. Like, a lot of people I've been networking with is into music. And I was like, how many people have this? You know, like it's crazy. And that's why we say it's invisible, because you know you can't see it on the outside, but it's in the inside. It affects in the inside a lot, and it could get real bad where you could be hospitalized. I have that. I definitely went through that, like in 2015 and even times in 2016. So it was really tragic. So that's why I was like, you know what, I really want to bring awareness to this, and you know, definitely coming soon. I want to bring more awareness to it. So yes, definitely follow me and try to check that out. You know.
Just a quick note to everybody watching. If you want to know more information about Crohn's or colitis, you can look up Tigerlily or the artist that we mentioned, Michelle Lee. If you want to know anything about it or even about the Invisible event, it actually had a great amount of information on the actual disease and what we can do to prevent. So I would highly recommend looking it up in any information y'all can.
Yes,
all right,
for sure.
Back on to a lighter topic. Yes, I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. What are your 3 current goals as far as an artist, and what are your 3 future goals as being an artist? Like your current goals that you're going for right now, and then your future goals.
Okay, my current goals right now is to put out more video content. Visuals, definitely. And I'm trying to tell you guys, take your time, because I really think that the visual is going to bring out my music even more, even pay more attention to my music. So that is one. Definitely put out some more singles, and performing. Yeah, I want to perform. Now that the EP is out, I think I definitely want to keep performing, because everyone keeps asking like, when is your last performance was, and are you still doing music? And I'm like, I am. It just takes time. You just gotta work on yourself, you know, work on your priorities and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. But definitely I'm working on video content. It's the music videos, it have to come out, like especially like they have to. So that's what I'm working on.
And I appreciate that you actually said take your time. Everybody listening, take your time, whatever you're doing, please.
Yes.
Because as artists and in the era that we are in now, it's like a constant flood. You have to keep putting stuff out, and it's rare for people who actually take their time and say, okay, let me take a few months, then put something out. Let me take a few months and put a visual out. Let me take a year, maybe 2 years, then put the album out. Like, not a lot of people have that mentality. It's like you have to constantly provide it. It works for a lot of people. Like,
yeah, it works.
Not for everybody.
But a lot of those people got a team. I got a team, and then you gotta really invest in yourself, and that's the future goal. I want to be able to have that team, knowing what to do, and even just having the money to have a good marketing like strategy too. Because that's just what it is. When people who could release that content, they got a team. Especially like management. So that's the future goals. I want to be able to have management and definitely be able to have like a really good marketing strategy to invest in that, so everything could come perfectly. And music placement.
There you go.
I think my music is definitely good for like any TV show
or
even lounges, retailers. Like I'm really trying to really figure out ways how to do that. Yeah.
It's like Tigerlily and Five Below. Like, come on. Like, here we go.
Why you say Five Below? You at least said like Target or something. I don't know about H&M now. Forever 21.
Right. Oh.
Go with Forever 21.
I really want an H&M, but I don't.
Yo, she said Target.
We don't know about that one, but hey, Target is your
Forever
shot.
21. I can see some Tigerlily and Forever 21.
True. Forever 21.
Like,
True. Even get a deal with them, that would be nice. A modeling deal. So yeah, you know, the sky's the limit. So
future goals. As of right now on the surge. I'm just saying.
Yes, you got to think about your brand. So when you think about your brand and think about like other brands who you connect with, like really just reach out and then really keep just keep working on your music, and it's going to show. So that way, it will connect.
That's all it is. So,
Yes.
any final words before we wrap up? You want to talk? Matter of fact,
Yes.
let people know where they can find you.
Social media, please.
Yes. You could go on my website, www.tigerlilymusic.us, and social media, Instagram and Twitter is at Tigerlily Baby _, and Tumblr and Facebook is at Tigerlily Baby, and SoundCloud too.
All right.
Yes.
Listen, enlighten me. Look up I'm Visible. She's gonna be
Yes.
at Forever 21, as I've been told.
Let's pray for that.
Yes,
let's put that in the universe.
Pray it up, stay up. One more thing before we go.
Yes.
Any plans for a follow-up to Enlighten Me or any future project that you're working on at the moment?
Right now, like, I was saying before, I just want to work on music videos for Enlighten Me. I'm going to start off with one of my songs, Don't Copy. It really has this, like, really party, like, really cool, like, vibe, and even kind of like a smoking kind of vibe. Like, you could definitely, like, smoke with it. Yeah.
I
love cannabis, you guys. Yes, love marijuana. So I
try not to be biased. I love the
Marijuana saves lives.
Yes.
Yeah. So just working on that and just be able to perform my music. Yes. I'm going to be able to get more video content of me performing my music and get more shows and stuff. So definitely you guys want to see more of that. For sure.
Me, Tiger, much love.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
And for you lovely people watching, thank you for another edition of The Surge. I am NishoSoul. We will see you when we plug in.
Yes.